Alright, hey everyone. Today we're going to be looking at 2022 Matchbox Mix 6, the final mix of this year. Mix 1 of 2023 should be showing up any minute now, so I have to get on it. I have to get on the full year-end video here after this. I probably won't do it tonight. I might do it tomorrow if I have time. As you can see, kind of sort of in the background, the last video. I have enough time to make 2 videos tonight. So we're going to get right into it. We got some interesting stuff to look at for sure. I'm going to tuck some cars off to the side that we'll talk about in a little bit. Man, I got a lot of cars. There's going to be no particular order with this. I think we're going to save a couple of cars for last. But we're going to get right into it. This will be a much shorter video than the last one because it will be one mix. But there's some cool stuff to look at nonetheless. Subaru SVX in a black with gold wheels. I still have all the garbage on my floor from mix 4 and 5. There's a lot of garbage. Very nice gloss black. This is a weird car that kind of hangs on the pegs, and I really don't know why, because it's a niche vehicle. Not many people know it exists. I actually almost bought one of these, to be completely honest, a long time ago. Volkswagen Beetle. Everybody knows this casting. Always happy to have a Beetle. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have a million of these. I am happy. Headlights. Taillights. No idea what that license plate says. Way too small. This is a very nice color. It's like a, I don't even know what to call it. Greeny blue. Clean. White wheels. Gray base. What does this say? Wow, it's hard to read. 1998 to 17. Great looking casting. Classic. Everybody knows that. Let's see what we got here. The Cargo Express delivery. I'm actually going to be making... Oh man, I can't get this open. I'm going to be making a video of this casting. I don't want to fall over. Of this casting here. I think this is one of the castings that people just don't quite appreciate. I know it's got a plastic base. Plastic body and a metal base. But they've made a lot of these that are actually pretty cool. There's a NASA one that I still got to open, and we'll get into that in another video. This used to open, but happy to see it in cargo livery. We've seen quite a few cargo livery vehicles now, and that one's pretty nice to add for sure, especially when you get all of them together, right? They look pretty nice. New casting here, the Cadillac CT5 in red. I think this one's another one that people are just not appreciating. Headlights, taillights. Just a great looking Cadillac. I was very, very, very excited to have this. As soon as I heard they were announcing this. Yeah, that is a winner. For sure. Next we can look at the 32 Ford Coupe. I believe these are new wheels. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I can get it open. These new wheels on the rear. Oh man, that does look good. Not much in terms of detail, but it's just clean. It's very mean looking. How low it sits, how small it is. I mean, this is a very small car. In rear, man, I cannot talk today. Real life. I think those are new wheels though. I really, really like what they did with that for sure. I think that's kind of neat. Jeep Wrangler Superlift. Not my favorite Jeep casting, I must say. 2022 we saw actually a 9-pack exclusive of this. This is in a matte white. I actually didn't know it was matte white. I can't say this is my favorite Jeep casting, but I'll always be happy to have a licensed casting in the lineup. Put that way on the back. Oh, here's another unlicensed one. Armored truck. We'll rip through this one. This one's probably a re-release. I don't know if it's new. I wasn't going to add it, but whatever. Metal base. Well, all right. That says that. We're moving on. 69 BMW 2002 in red. We've seen 4 or 5 of these now. A winner car for me. I think it's a great looking car. The black one with chrome base this year, I think we've seen it, was my favorite, but this is definitely up there. I like the red. Is that a gray interior, I think? Yeah. That looks very nice. And we have the Citroen Ami. This is actually going to be relevant. I should be opening this later, but we'll get into it in a minute. This is a little electric little Citroen thing. Surprisingly heavy for how little it is. I know this car is going to hang on the pegs, but it is licensed. I'll actually put that on the side for a minute because we're going to talk about that in a little bit. We're actually going to hang on to that one. Hold up. I'm just taking these random cars out of the things. We're going to look at this one. McLaren 720 Spider. Oh man, I was really excited about this one too. I love me some McLarens, and I was very excited to have this green. Oh wow, it's a matte green, like a semi-gloss satin green, I guess. This is, I believe, based on real color. Front detail, rear detail. I mean, come on, for $1. That's such a nice car. That's a winner. And I got it in the France series, the matte gray one. So I should have opened that one today, but I don't have time. I really don't to open everything. It's too much right now. Let's see what we can grab here. We got the Dodge Charger in NASA livery. This one is a pleasant little surprise. So go well with my other NASA vehicles from Matchbox. Dog dish wheels, clean, classic. This one's being scooped up for sure. Who doesn't love a NASA deco? Put you in the back. And typical classic Matchbox unlicensed garbage truck. I'm sure they've made a billion of these. I don't probably have anywhere near all of them, but I know I got quite a few somewhere buried in the collection. Look at a mess. So does this open? It used to open. The old ones I have open. It's just too much to make in one video. To put everything in. It's pretty light, obviously, plastic base, plastic, metal cab, so not much. I know this one might hang, but it's a fantastic little toy. I'm sure the kids will love it. But Matchbox always does a great job with their unlicensed castings. Digging through the bin, what have we got? Uh-oh. Apparently, this was in the last mix, so that's going to go in doubles. I already showed that in the last video. I'll just quickly skim over it because I haven't even really looked at what's in the mix 6. I just know that they're in here. Neighbor scared me. MG. Toyota Land Cruiser. Of course, this one's popular. Everybody knows this. Man, I'm having trouble getting things open. It's pretty cold out here too. I think it's what, 2-3 degrees outside Celsius. White top. I forget how much these things weigh too. They're pretty heavy. Let's see how old this thing is now. 2008. So I've been around a little while. That's actually pretty nice looking. Classic Toyota livery. Winner, winner for sure. Ooh, we're gonna say that one. Gotta say that one. We have another one of these Renault Kangaroos in the shell, which we discussed in the last video. Appears to be no difference there. I'm not sure how that ended up in this mix or where it was actually supposed to be in that mix. Don't remember. I'm just trying to compile some cars for us to talk about. Okay, so we got a bunch of cars we're going to look at here. We're actually going to talk about all the electric cars that Matchbox have been coming out, because there's actually some pretty cool ones. I don't have anywhere near all the castings, but we're going to look at some of the neat ones, and especially the ones that are here in this mix, because there's a bunch. I thought we should talk about it. I know we're all petrol heads here, but I think we can appreciate some nice electric cars. We got the Mustang Mach-E. This is a brand new casting from Matchbox. First time seeing it here. Very nice metallic, orangey red. Decals on the front, decals on the rear. I am not really caring about people who say the Mustang name, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. It's a nice car. It just is. And these things honestly look pretty good in real life. So there's one electric car, right? And then we got another new casting, the Audi e-tron. This is another one that's a great looking car in real life. Yeah, very bright blue. This is a winner, because what a way to release this car for the first time. Shedding. That thing looks really good. I got a couple of these as extras. What a winner. So there's that one. And then we got the Renault that we talked about earlier. And then we have the Model X again. We just saw it in Mix 5. But we're now seeing it in a... Is it matte? It's like a satin white. Dogs are going crazy. Looking good with the gray wheels. Of course, we got our Teslas, right? So we have I gotta find it here. I didn't put my other cars away. So like I said, we just saw this one in Mix 5, a very nice blue. And we just saw the new casting of the Model Y. This thing was twice as heavy as the Model X. Like specifically this portion is really heavy. So there's the Model X. What do we have here? I'm just looking. Nothing on that side. Oh, we have this one here, which is the Roadster, which we'll get into that in a minute. And we have another casting that we just got recently. I think it was this year we saw it. The Honda E, another great little electric car. This one was a few years ago. It was the Nissan Leaf. This one is in a red, metallic red. Honestly, don't like the Nissan Leaf, but it's electric. So we have quite a few electric castings here. What else do we got? We have a few. Again, I don't have them all. If we're still talking about Teslas, though, this is the very first one that I've got. This is a Tesla Model S in silver from 2018. So this very first Model S I've added to the collection. I'm trying to get them, but they're actually pretty hard to get. So we got a whole trio here. We got a Model S, Model X, a Model Roadster thing, Model Y. Got the whole family going on here. We're losing space. And then, of course, everybody knows the Prius casting. Here's a green one, 2008. Ooh, almost dropped it. I don't want to drop this one. They made, of course, a taxi version and all sorts of different versions for this. With light bar on top. So, is that it? Oh yeah, because we still got more to look at here. We're talking about more electrics. We got the newer London Taxi. That was the ultimate peg warmer, but this is an electric taxi. Right? And then we got, it's getting cold here, the BMW i3. In white, we've seen this 6 or 7 times now. We haven't seen it in a little while. I think it was last year or the year before. We saw 2 9-packs that I got. Here's this one in a very nice white. Man, these cars are actually getting cold, so I gotta hurry up. And then we saw it, BMW i8. We saw it with the opening doors and moving parts, as well as the opening doors on the Model X and moving parts. But here's the basic line in black. pretty nice. Electric. Well, that one's more of a hybrid, but I still can consider it electric. And the last one, we're actually going to look at two more quickly. We'll finish off, honestly, with this one. So we'll get to this. We'll get to this here. But we're going to take a look at a special treat. Matchbox exclusive. Kind of Redline Club, if you will. This thing's a real pain to get out of the box, so I can't really show it on camera. Tesla Roadster. Comes in a neat little pack here. This thing was way overpriced, but I'm a Matchbox fanboy, so gotta have it in the collection. Comes in multiple different little boxes. Layer after layer after layer. I don't want to damage this stuff. This thing is expensive. I put it right back in its box. We have this satin white on black Model Y. I'm so scared to drop this car. It's cool. It says carbon neutral. It's got a different texture. Everything's got a little bit of a different texture to it. But I've been very excited to add that to the collection. I'm just waiting to show you guys that one here quickly. I'm just going to quickly put this back in its little box protector, so I don't want to damage something that expensive. It's a pain to replace. Okay, that'd be fine, putting that aside. And the last one we're going to look at is the Nick 6 Super Chase Porsche 911 GT3. What a way to end it off. A Super Chase for the year in black. Everybody's grabbing this. I've got 4 or 5 of them now. They're actually going to all my friends who need them. So I'm not hoarding them. I might have one extra for myself carded. That's it. But there you go. What a way to end off the year with 2022 Matchbox Mix 6. The year-end video will be coming soon, I promise. Because there's, I mean, look, like, I can't quite show it all, but there's so many cars here. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare trying to deal with that. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. There's so many cars to put away now. But yeah, stay tuned for more on the year-end video. And thank you guys for watching.